A pregnant lady named Natalia is shown as the movie starts. Then the time of her delivery comes near. Her mother Alina is also with her at that time. Natalia's condition starts getting bad. And her mother takes her in the hospital immediately. Most of the doctors are absent due to late night. But there is a nurse who treats her. And Natalia gives birth to a baby. But all get astonished seeing that baby, because it was unbelievable. As the baby starts flying in the air, Natalia is also left surprised. And she says to her mother that she gave birth to an angel. Being wise and experienced, Natalia's mother understands that he is not normal. And it is truth because that baby came without gravity. Feeling insecure, they leave the hospital. While nurse tells them it is not the time of their discharge. But they come to their house ignoring her. Natalia's mother asks her a strange question coming into house. She asks her about the father of this child, but Natalia can't remember child's father. Then her mother tells that this child is not normal, so we have to keep it a secret. And we can face a lot of difficulties if someone gets to knows about it. Then they choose child's name, which is Oscar. And Oscar was in reality an uncommon child. Because his fostering was not easy. He used to stick with ceiling for a long time as they leave him alone. His grandmother makes the different straps for him to keep that child on the ground. They also make the ceiling pulpy and feathery so the child may not get harm. Because they had fear, as if they leave him outside alone, he will go to the space flying in the air. So they are very careful about Oscar. His mother and grandmother take care of him very much. With the passage of time Oscar starts growing. But he remains in the house. His grandmother does not allow him to go outside. He used to watch the cartoons of Superman living at home. He also used to imagine as he is a superhero. Oscar used to ask his mother, Natalia, many times that why do they not allow him to go outside? But they ignore it. Oscar sees the people through the window, including the kids like him, who are going to school. And he used to see the playing kids with desirous eyes missing the independent life. He thinks as he will perhaps be imprisoned here forever. Then one day, Oscar tries to escape through window, feeling irritated from this imprisonment. But his grandmother gets furious seeing him. Observing his action, grandmother seals all windows. And she tells Oscar that he will never go outside from the house like the school-going kids. And he will study living at home. Hearing it, Oscar's mother gets angry. And she says, how long will we keep him in imprisonment like this? He will go outside one day. Then Oscar's mother brings a jacket for him, keeping the 2 stones in its pockets. So that he may not fly. She takes Oscar outside, ignoring her mother. Moreover, she asks him to not tell the secret to anyone, like Superman, otherwise he will not become like Superman. One day Oscar goes with his mother to purchase some goods and collides with a girl. That girl name is Agata. Agata's things gets dropped from her hand. She shouts on Oscar, handing over him 2 water bottles. She says, it is your punishment to get these bottles to my house. But Oscar refuses it. But Oscar agrees when Agata insists. And he went with that her without telling his mother. Now 2 heavy bottles are in the hands of Oscar and stones are also in his pockets. So he is feeling overweight. So he drops the 2 stones, getting out of his pocket. His friendship is developed with Agata now. Reaching at her home, Agata asks for the water bottles. But Oscar refuses to return those. Because he knows that he will start flying in the air if the bottles are returned. Agata is immature, so she snatches the water bottles from Oscar. As she takes water bottles from Oscar, he starts flying in the air. That place is bound in its surroundings, so Oscar does not fly too high. Agata is left astonished seeing it and calls him Superman while shouting. Oscar asks help from her. Hearing it, Agata immediately goes into her house and brings her pink bag filled with stones. It was a good idea that he will put these stones in his pocket. Their plan is successful and Oscar descends. Then they become bosom friends. Then Oscar says to Agata, promise me. You will keep it secret. On the other side, his mother and grandmother are worried because of Oscar's disappearance. They search him enough, and they think as he has flown into sky, his mother finds the stones fallen on the ground which she has put in his pocket. Then Oscar returns to house with the given bag of agata and tells about agata to his mother. Then his mother asks, "Have you told your secret to her somewhere?" But he tells a lie, saying that I didn't. Then Oscar and Agata continue to meet with each other for many days. Then one day Oscar's mother comes to know that Agata is aware of his secret. After that day, his mother disallows him to meet Agata. Agata used to come to Oscar's house, but is returned back from the doorstep by Natalia. Then they become suspicious in the people's eye of their surroundings. Because they were feeling as Oscar's mother and grandmother mistreats him. So they don't allow him to come outside. And he also doesn't go to school. They report police about it and police arrives at their house next day, warning them to send Oscar to school. And they had to send Oscar's school under pressure. Then Oscar's mother goes to school with him. They are sure that Oscar cannot lead a normal life. Their eyes are filled with tears as they bring Oscar. Her mother understands everything, so decides to leave the house. Then they begin to live at a place far away, leaving their house. Many years are passed and Oscar has also grown young. His mother is old while grandmother is no more. And Oscar has still that bag given by Agata. He never separated that bag from him. Even he used to sleep, taking this bag with him. His way of living was still same even today, spending life at home. His life is spending on secrecy. Oscar and his mother used to care each other. Oscar gets bored from his life. He was under frustration hiding this secret. Then he thinks that, in a short time he will be famous throughout the world like his ideal, Superman, if world knows about him. And many people will write books on him. But his mother does not desire as such. And his mother explains, it will not happen. She thinks of losing him if world knows of this secret. He shows patience for the sake of her mother. But one day he goes out of the house impatiently, without telling his mother. Then he visits a magic show to display his talent first time, where the talents of the people are displayed. This show gets to the peak from that night. And his mother also views that show. Oscar's mother is helpless in this matter. Many people had seen him on TV, making him well known. He meets a man named David next day. He is in fact an agent. He assures Oscar that he can help him to become famous. We will arrange crowd puller that will make you famous. He gives him a big house for his residence, taking the signature on a contract agreement. Oscar desired to be famous. Going in a big show, he shows his performance. Oscar becomes a well-known personality very soon. And afterward, he is named the man without gravity. Those people have enjoyed in their work and earning a lot of money. But one day Oscar thinks about his childhood dream to be a superhero. In fact, he is not superhero. He has become just a puppet, which is used by the people for their amusement. Sometimes he was called in magic show and sometimes in media event. He begins to dislike it with the passage of time. Although, many books are written on him. And many magazines are printed. And documentaries are made, showing the bad image of his mother and grandmother. And it is disliked by Oscar. Then there is last show where he is costumed as an angel, which he hates. He says, "I am not an angel." He begins to shout at people in the show, getting angry. Then he tells his mother that he has decided to leave all these things. He tells his agent, "Enough. I don't want to be famous and my work was till this time." He will not work anymore. His agent explains, "You cannot leave it as such." But Oscar is irritated by all these. He asks him to tell people, the man without gravity has passed away or flown in the air. He says goodbye to his mother, because he wants to live a separate life. News reveals in coming day that the man without gravity is dead. Many people talk differently about him. Oscar's mother start living alone. And many journalists continue their visit in their house for taking information about Oscar, but she never tells anything to them. After many years, Oscar's mother also died. But Oscar was still alive. He was leading his life in a different way. He had a long beard and used to sit on wheelchair in order to hide his secret from world. He has changed his identity doing a job in a hotel as a receptionist. He was treated nicely by everyone. One day, her friend Agata meets him. She recognizes him because of pink bag which was still with Oscar even today. Which she had given him in childhood. And he remained on the ground due to this bag, They felt happy meeting with each other. But Agata was unsatisfied from her life, because her purpose was only to earn money, so she had no conscience. He used to visit with many lads in that hotel, where Oscar was on job. Oscar feels very bad seeing her. Oscar many times share his feelings with Agata. She was changed personality now, so ignores his wording. Oscar tells her that he had still feelings for her. The problems in life made Agata such a person, and Oscar too left her in the past. As time passes, they understand each other and get married. And they begin to live in the same childhood house. And the movie ends here. So what do you guys think about this movie? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like my video please press like and subscribe for more.